Yeah. Back to yeah. Yeah, and can, yeah, of course. So personally, I think when it comes to variable difficulty and making stuff that's actually make it so at a baseline everybody passes through it, but then the like rewards can be different form, right? So, for instance, even in a situation where it's like life or death, if you just fail to save the people, then it's like, oh, okay, then you don't get like when we were in Final Fantasy IX saving the rat people in the tree, and it's like, okay, you just don't save enough of the people, then you don't get access to a specific shop or some items that they give you for the next boss coming up, that kind of stuff. It's impossible to fail that scenario unless you like die in combat, but I think you're muted.
Limited items that were only available if you correctly did something, and the player base didn't, and people were like, "What? We missed an item. We have no way to get it again."
I think in that case you just make the item difficult to get outside of the scenario. It's like, oh, you don't get don't make it tombstones, definitely don't. But like if you make it something like that you have to farm for. Like if you could make it like the base relic weapon. Something like that. And it's like, oh, okay, if you succeed at this set of puzzles, then you get the basic relic weapon. If you don't, then you have to go and grind for it. But you can still get it. I mean, you've seen how much of a pain getting the relic can be sometimes. That Atma farm. So I think something like that is not bad. Or like make it like a housing item or something that you can craft, but only if with like a master recipe. And if you don't want it, you can just sell it for like a bunch of gil because it's really get all the materials and stuff to make. Anyway, those are just my thoughts on the matter. I think these puzzles and this environment could be challenging, and I think all you would need to do is make it so like if you fail the puzzle, the story will still continue, and you just don't. for a while. Like in this instance, they could even have it be like gear from the next dungeon that's coming, but like targeted specifically to. So it's like, oh, here you can get this dungeon drop if you solve the puzzle correctly, and if you don't, then you can still get it from the dungeon.
That'd be pretty cool.
And then that rewards you in like okay, the dungeon becomes that much easier for you to complete. Takes away some of that friction, but it also doesn't have the like it just sucks for you if you don't win. You that the impulse to save scrub, you know, it's like, oh well, I mean, and people are still gonna be mad about it, like you said. Like, I don't think there's any avoiding that. But by making sure that it is not a gate that is insurmountable for other players, I think tacking on a little extra something for players who perform well is. And that way you don't end up with situations like the Seat of Sacrifice, because remember that was really tough when it came out. Because of because you had that one section of the boss fight where if some of your team did not do the little AT or action quick time event thing correctly, it just wiped your entire raid and you had to start all over. And like, I don't mind that. I don't mind that like level of difficulty. Boss fight was tough, but when it was in the middle of it was part of the MSQ, then it's like, oh, now it's a problem because there is a like minimum amount of skill required to pass this. And people can't carry you through because you'll wipe the whole group. I don't know if they changed it so that you don't wipe the whole group if you fail that, but like there's that, and then the LB3 you have to use the tank LB3 you have to use Ensinger. That's another one that comes to mind because like if another member of your team uses the LB3 and you don't have the tank LB3, wipe, right? And that's part of the MSQ, and it's like I like challenges like that, and I do believe that they should exist, but I'm kind of like maybe they shouldn't be a part of the MSQ so that everybody can get through the base experience of the game, but then like you want to make the more difficult stuff rewarding for players, but not mandatory for. And if players want the cool stuff, they just have to, you know, work harder for it. Anyway, on with the show. Here we go. It's the chalice. Oh, they were trying to replicate the key, but they're missing a piece. I'm like, why would he be after our key if they could make a key?
They can make a dollar, then we got the stones.
That looks like that looks to be a schematic on. And they've used it to make another key, but isn't it missing the shard inside like the one Takar has? may have been laboring under a The key was originally a Malala relic. Once this treasure came into possession, preservation began working toward across dimensions. Aside from the crystal, that all the vessel's components were constructed. What might tell us? Yep. I mean, I always thought the chalice was, uh, I did always think that this chalice was a separate piece from the.
I never thought too much of it.
It's visually they're distinct from each other. Crystal is a specific shape and size and everything, and then the chalice, uh, is all man-made and everything. Okay. Did they make the crystal? Did they make the chalice? Did they make the chalice to channel the crystal's energies? Or was it always one thing to begin with? But like either way, the ancients would. Or I had thought, since SM was involved, that would be the logical conclusion. Yeah, parents claimed. The key remains shrouded in mystery. Preservation augmented it with Electro, but never grasped the technology's underlying principle. To this day, not a single person understands the mechanics of interdimensional flow. Not who imbued with it, not when they did. I mean, we think it was a Zem, right? Who made the key? It had his sigil, or their sigil on it when we received it. Now it makes sense. Helix can track the key because its vessel was made by preservation. I believe there is much we may learn in this room. On our next visit, I will have to enlist Y'shtola's assistance for a thorough investigation. I too am curious about a great many things, but pinning down Calix's whereabouts is our priority. Hopefully, there is a security card here that grants access to the director's office. Spread out and look. Remember anything? See what puzzle they have for us this time. Exactly what work to go. That was easy. Oh, a level 3 to the director's office. What was it you were hoping to in there again, Shale? You were saying that a certain device was going. Right. I'm looking for a data read. Discovered this sensibly abandoned complex. To occur investigate. Outside net. When I traced the data's routing, I confirmed traffic above ever keep. Considering the way Calix ahead of us. We must assume, quietly see the surveillance system, and using it to monitor that keyhole. Oh, what you? But since Calyx is the like every why I need that data. Analyze the routing all its surveillance. Then you can pinpoint Calyx's position. Location. When you read half the sentence and you think you know what it's going to say. That said, he has done nothing to impede our progress, which makes me think I might be on an entirely. Maybe the reason he isn't stopping us is because he can't. Back in the old castle, Calyx said he was measuring Dakar's strength. What can he possibly dream up that's stronger than him? Speaking of cameras, there was another thing I meant to mention. Found evidence that someone deliberately disabled the surveillance feed in this room. Most recent. Able to record the data though. Start it now. I'll start the show. The suspense is. Oh, who dis? Oh, who dis?
Are you really planning to leave?
Oh, there's a voice.
Yes. The idea of eternal life. It's begun to frighten me. I struggle to renounce our conventional wisdom. Death is the means by which life prunes its branches, leaving the trunk to grow strong and tall. We die so that our species may flourish. What would become of mankind were we to halt that process? If unending stagnation is the fruit of our
K-pop
labor,
hair.
then perhaps we strive for the wrong thing.
Pinky? Yeah.
Your
Watch out, he's a
argument
Saja
is
boy.
rejection of Master Calyx's vision.
I suppose it is. Perhaps such dread would not plague me, were I capable of sharing his perspective on the subject. But I cannot. He and I are too different, in too many ways. I lack his extraordinary genius. I had no illness threatening to cut my life short, no singularity of will to cut away all distractions and focus solely upon research. I have nothing but respect for his determination. The way he overcame his prognosis and seized the means to transcend death itself. But I'm not convinced that this obsession with living is the right path. That's why I've decided to leave preservation and put all my effort towards building a legacy for the next generation to come. Surely you...
Protocol, you understand. There can be no exceptions.
Exceptions.
Well, then he disables the camera. I see. There has been a lot of blood this patch. But not this expansion. This expansion has been largely bloodless until right now. You know? Then suddenly we have two characters who are just covered in blood. I checked the images against the personnel data. The man who pulled the trigger was Director De. Everything I could find on him pointed to infatuation with Master Calyx. Cameras in this room have been out of operation since that incident. Given that the recording was his grisly deed. I am not surprised, given how my parents described their defection. They spoke of rushing me through preservation agents closed in on them. Dared not ask what became. But if it turns out they were captured by their pursuers, they probably died horribly painful deaths. This Kryl. Anyway. They say... Right, the Echo. Knowing you saw them as they were, your words give me great comfort. Worry not, sweet. Thanks to the haven of living memory, I was at least able to meet my parents and learn what they stood for. Is enough. How the conflict rolled it between nations. Mother and heavily expunged every last threaten their child. Right. Let's press on, shall we? This tale behind the key deserves a fitting conclusion. To the director's office. Lead the way, baby king. I love him so.
Baby King.
He is. He's a little baby king. He's just a little boy. Alright, here goes level clearance. There we go. Let's head inside. Now to find that date. Don't be shy, everyone. Speak up if anything odd catches you. Ka, come with me. I might have need of that security card. Or girl, you could just take it. I don't need the card. Officers on maps. Positive win. Oh, just the secret passage behind the bookshelf. Sorry to cock, but I ask you. I mean, We are on the singular square of carpet in the entire room. I want to bet this is...
Delightful beverage.
Hmm. Rejected resignations of 2 Malala researchers. I guess it hasn't been completely bloodless now that I'm thinking about it, because pretty sure when Ja killed, I think. Anyway, the only reason we retained our flesh was to serve Master Calyx as deprived of the object of our research, our existence. No further depths. The complex is to be shut down. All persons' bodies would be allocated. Memory data will be archived. Versions subject to Master Calyx's discretion. It are not deserving of it. All personnel have undergone process. Shutdown protocol. My own remains in the physical world. We must, whether it be operations in Calyx. That end. In more critical and against Arnold. For now. Requires passwords. Put some ProLab office. Oh, now I can side table. Ew.
You don't like the creepy love posters?
No. No, he's got a shrine to a child in his locker. Upset. He even did the little boom when I opened it. It contains nothing of note. You quietly shut the locker door. Just open it up and you're like, nope. Nope, nope. I regret everything. Have you found something? No, I didn't find anything. No, actually, nope. Oh, this note seems important. I have never found anything in my entire life, actually. Didn't you know?
Yeah, I'm actually blind.
Mm-hmm. God, I wish I was now. Access. Seems we need to enter a password in different terminal. There was no room marked on the map, was there? Cautionary measure, no doubt. If passwords are involved, I expect that stuff is... By electrope, you mean? Could it be that wall? Remember what Kafkiwa used to say, Shale? Never trust an electrope surface. Yeah, everybody remembers. Electrope isn't... Oh, of course. Electrope is how you alter the look of all of Solution 9's floors and walls, isn't it? Secret door. Another door. Action. That note lay out the password protocol? I say we go ahead and try it. See, 2 people should share the lab terminals for input while the rest of us passwords. I'll take the proto lab. Then I'll take the pro lab. Actually, it might be better if you stayed, Sphene. Your knowledge of Alexandria and its people is needed here. Passwords hiding behind clues. That may be something I can help too. I've lived my whole life in Alexandria after all. I will take Deutero Lab, do you? In touch via communication. Our time. Of the honor. Place at this terminal. I'll stand by to go to... You know, there was that display plate over there. The one with the gems? Oh, since it was made of electrope, I might some other purpose. Couldn't find any switches or buttons to make it do anything. Maybe you can figure it out. Huh. Rather distinctive gems indeed. Another puzzle. You identify the blue one as sapphire and the red gem garnet. Garnet! It also appears to be an empty slot for another. Okay. I missed a garnet. Or a gem of some... Closer look. Might have... gem somewhere? I don't know.
You want to try talking to people?
Yeah? Okay. Well, I tried to talk to Shale and Sphene, but I guess maybe Galulja knows something about jewels. Keep searching the drawers with the books and found a cube puzzle made of electrope. It's probably just a toy, but maybe... Oh, okay. Alexandrite. Aha. Inside the puzzle box. Too bad I didn't get to solve the puzzle box. What's the Alexandrite in? Oh, okay. Huh. As you continue studying the display, you realize that these shapes correspond with the rooms of the complex in which you now stand. So the passwords are Sapphire, Garnet, and Alexandrite? Sapphire is the Proto Lab, Garnet is the Pearl Lab, Director's off. Oh, I guess maybe. Look at the... Yes, I knew that jewel would come in handy. Let me... The stones. Old belief, I think, where each type of gem means something different. I bet if you ask Sphene, she could tell you more about it. After all, even her name comes from a gemstone. Okay, great. So that's not a signature. Sphene! Listen to me! Anyway, I do have question. Protection. It is, incidentally, also the origin of Alexandria's name. Sapphire and Garnet as well, you say? Yes, they all have me. Alexandrite, as I said, is protection. Sapphire represents honesty, and Garnet symbolizes devotion. Try these words at the terminals, and if they're accepted. Certainly hope we're right. We're all set to go here. Martin Kryl, just waiting for the password. Start with Wooklamot in the... Protolab is Sapphire? Honesty. No. Yes. Devotion. Protection. Got it. Yay, we did it. Yes! I'm so glad it worked. It's the only place we've yet to see. The data relay is anywhere. We'll venture in as soon as Wooklamot and Kryl join us. Join us. Right, everyone. The lift is what awaits us. Is it the Dungan?
No.
No? No Dungan for
This
me.
terminal doesn't look special to me, but this is definitely what we're after?
Hmm.
It is. But whether or not it will suffice for our purposes is another question.
It though.
Endless are created using the memories of the deceased. But as memories are, in essence, collections of data, the resultant entities have no physical form. These data entities, as we might call them, have only two methods for interacting with the material world. One of these we saw in Living Memory, where the Endless are granted temporary bodies through the use of corporeal ether. They become much like solid ghosts that one can see and touch.
Yes.
The other method, which Kafkiwa employed, is the remote operation of a machine. But where do you suppose the Endless are to be found when not inhabiting a physical body?
Terminals, right?
The Endless are memories, and if memories are data, then...
That was the whole point of shutting the terminals off?
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yes, we suspect they reside in a virtual domain, one contained entirely within an electrope-based machine. We've seen such a realm before, after all.
We have.
Oh, you mean like the Alexandria made from the Endless Fiend's memories? It all seems so real.
So this
So Calyx must
virtual
be there as
domain,
well.
It would also be housed within the Meso terminal.
But how? I thought we shut down all the terminals in Living Memory.
Yes, my precious key.
You did. And Kafkiwa's program performed just as she intended. The Meso terminal itself was deactivated, as evidenced by the failure of the device which was keeping Spheen's body in stasis. Be that as it may, we face a master of electrope engineering. That he managed to partition and protect the sector harboring his own memories is well within the bounds of possibility.
I mean, that's the only way he would have
Let us
survived if
say
we shut
that
down the
Meso
terminal that had him
does
in it.
indeed contain a second domain, and that Calyx himself resides there. This city, on the other hand, exists here in the Source. That being the case, I thought perhaps we could prevent his remote interference by closing the gate to the Golden City, and thus severing the connection between worlds.
Except I tried to close it once already when I visited Living Memory. The process required administrative authorization, a restriction I assumed at the time had been imposed by the Queen.
Huh.
But now you think Calyx might be responsible.
Just as I suspected. Even now, security transmissions from throughout the Keep are being tapped by the core system and routed elsewhere. Almost every single one has you as its focus. He's keeping track of the keyholder's movements.
Time's up, and what a waste of time it's been.
Where's he new?
Hoping to find me by tracing security data? That will not be necessary. Through a not inconsiderable effort, I've taken your measure and prepared a force sufficient to subdue you. Come. I invite you to the upper reaches of the Meso terminal. The storage device which holds my memories is there. Break the memory bank and victory is yours. I, in turn, will seek to wrest the key from you with any and every means at my disposal.
And if we refuse this invitation?
I will wait and and continue to convert Alexandrians into Endless. Consider the urgency of the situation and make the wiser choice.
Answer me one question, Calyx. The Endless Fiend. When she was queen, you had her face an impossible task, then manipulated her into using the key when she was at her most desperate. If you can do all that, then why not whisk it away when her plans went to ruin? Why let it fall into our hands?
You pour salt in the wound. That disaster was a miscalculation on my part. As her end drew near, Sphene and her restructured memories had become one with the terminal's control systems. In that singular place, in that singular moment, she wielded an authority greater than mine. Thus she was able to shield you, the neighboring sovereign to whom she entrusted her nation's future, and the hero to whom she entrusted that priceless key.
Huh.
I am unsure to what degree she perceived my presence, but she knew that someone was watching. Does that satisfy your curiosity?
Guess so.
It does. And I'm satisfied that you will take nothing more from this nation. Not one more life, not one more future, not one single smile from another child's face. You hear me? Sorry for losing my temper, but there's only one way we can deal with people like Calyx.
I don't feel like she lost her temper.
Whatever grand future he envisions, someone will be made to pay the price. And I won't let that happen.
If I may, I realize it is not my place to say this.
Girl, what's on your mind?
Even so, I must thank you both. On behalf of my other self, allow me to say how grateful I am to have you as our champions.
Here was Baby King. May not have been by the message Hale was hoping for, but now we know where to find Alex. Stations. That. Yeah, and right now it's time to kick some ass. Back room. Hit every. this close. That infu- But we Girl, you're perfect. Don't worry about it. Work so hard. Ah, Erenville on every led to the other. Now, but to consider what our next act. Alex offered you directly. Though it feels much like striking burst into an. We have little. If we are to destroy the memories it supposedly has stored in the upper mesoterminal, then that is. I'm still. By some. When you go to fight, pray, let me fight along. Let me fight for the of Ot Delenia, and for the other Sphene I may have become. Most importantly, my beloved kingdom and a joyful tomorrow. Of course, but no reckless heroics. That's my one rule. Only I am allowed to do that. Also, yeah, I never really understood that when we were fighting Sphene, why the you know, the fake Sphene, why just manipulate the data and delete us or something. You know? Anyway. Yeah, I guess so. Yes, I understand. I promise not to subject myself or the party to needless danger. Great. I'll be coming with you as well. You know my reason. Come in, Erenville? Okay, never mind. Hardly needs saying, but your fellow scions also have everything accompanying you into battle. Though adamant were Alizé and the others on this point, they have already left memory. I am more ready to do the same. But he loves a good adventure. I'll keep playing the street for signs of trouble, especially from anyone wearing knee. But it's have to be. Oh, I just want to give him a hug. Oh, Tekar. Kryle and I think that we should talk to Gosan before we leave for living memory. Under Calix's direction, preservation has helped shape Alexandria's society for centuries. Taking him down will have serious consequences, We need to warn the officials in charge about what we... Oh. I mean... Justifications is... Exactly. We don't know if Gosen will approve or oppose our chosen course, but either way, leaving without a word is the wrong thing to do. Come, we shall be on our way. Resolution first, yeah? Safe, everyone. We'll see you when it's over. Hey. We're almost there. You did. You did say so. A lot of story. Oh, did you see my butterflies? I got some butterflies. They're from bicolor gemstones.
Perfect fruit for my Prince Hatch.
No! Don't eat my butterflies.
I see.
Oh.
A difficult situation. In the absence of an official sovereign, I agree that it is not preservation's place to dictate the future of our nation. However, I also cannot simply take a side and declare my support for your efforts to defeat Calyx.
Is that because of the new regulator you wear?
I've yet to register it. I find myself caught between the fear of dying and the desire to carry out the duties of governance.
The close-ups with the depth of field and everything,
My
that's
greatest concern is how we shall stem this ever-increasing terror of mortality when becoming endless is no longer an option.
I mean...
And that's to say nothing of the recent slaughter committed by our own soldiers. The fact that such violence was perpetrated for the very purpose of creating endless will, paradoxically, make it more difficult to endorse your chosen course. It may not seem logical, but for those who lost friends and family in the attacks, halting the creation process altogether would render the deaths of their loved ones utterly meaningless. Is it not cruel to rob them of what little solace they could claim, when we have only just learned what it is to mourn? Tell me, how are we meant to overcome such tragedies?
We stop begging others to teach us for a start. For the longest time, we've been protected by Queen Sphene and the systems put in place by our forebears. The hardships and responsibilities of life were distant things, and we felt entitled to our comforts, even as we barely noticed those who risked everything to keep us sheltered. But no more. From now on, we need to learn on our own. How to live with the promise of death. How to endure the pain of loss. We may never learn to love such things, but we may learn to survive them.
Well said.
the people beyond the barrier, even the Alexandrians of old. They've all had to live with these fears. There's no reason we can't do it too.
What are you all doing here?
Malachi called us in, and the Oblivion members briefed us on the current crisis. You don't stand idly by while your house burns down. We came together and thought about how we could help. Long story short, we've decided to join the fight alongside Oblivion. I say fight.
Oh no. Uh. Well. Great. Yeah, Liam hit the power button. Oh man, now I missed the rest of that cutscene. Yeah? That would... Came back up. Control panel, hardware, and power option. System setting? Power button. Nothing. Because the freaking cat keeps turning your computer off? Yeah. Speak with Gosen. Oh, we gotta start the cutscene. Okay. This is good.
I see. A difficult...
So I don't miss out on it. Great.
In the...
Just skip back.
How...
Sorry, Gosen. Big fan, but places to be, things to do, people to beat up. Already had this conversation. You understand?
I've yet... And that's... It... Is it not... We... For the hard... But no more...
Oh, I'm just glad I didn't have to
How to live with the...
start a brand new
We may
stream.
never
That would have been really annoying.
The people...
It did.
What?
Malik, you don't stand idly by while your house burns down.
Alright, here.
We came together and thought about how we could help. Long story short, we've decided to join the fight alongside Oblivion. I say fight, but we're well aware of how little use we'd be in actual combat.
A battle of ideas, on the other hand. Now that we might be qualified to do something about. We'll talk to our neighbors and do our best to quell their fears. Convince them to make the most of this life and enjoy all it has to offer. Perhaps that will help to ease your burden.
It certainly will. Even if a few are assuaged by your words, it will make things easier.
We know how little use will be in combat as two of them have punching weapons.
Those who have already registered will be difficult to sway,
No, it's fine.
but there are still many who waver. Those are the ones we'll concentrate on.
Gossen, if you truly care for the people of Alexandria, then now's the time to start thinking of ways to prevent more deaths.
Were I to become endless at the expense of my countrymen's lives, I would regret it for the rest of my existence. Forgive my weakness. When the people have lost their way, it falls to the government to support and guide them. Alexandria can rise above this sorrow and find its way forward once more. Is that not so, Your Majesty?
Indeed it is. No, that wasn't... what I meant to say was...
Calm down, Sphene.
Lamity, you used her name.
The perfect resemblance to our beloved Queen Sphene has not escaped our notice. Yet we also understand that you are not her. Having to live in secret, unable to share who you really are, that must have been hard on you. When you come back, please tell us all about yourself. I imagine yours is a rather outlandish story, but we're eager to hear it all the same. You're one of us, an Alexandrian, and we don't abandon our own.
Well, you have your answer then, don't you?
I promise to return. And when I do, I look forward to speaking with you all.
That was cute. I guess that means she's probably not joining our group then. When all this is over.
Things seem much the same.
Music is interesting.
So listen, you have nothing more to fear than any other normal day. Deep breaths. We'll get through this.
You'd be telling them much the same if you were here. I suppose it falls to me now.
Wall is receded to provide a convenient entrance into the... Oh, so we don't have to get digitized? We're actually gonna physically be there? I believe everyone determined to be here is present and accounted for. So we make our way to... Wouldn't wish to keep our insistent host waiting. Feel kind of uncomfortable. Like, this place used to be lit up and a kind of life, Well, here we are again, facing another battle to decide Alexandria's. For centuries I slept here. On awakening, I found the world as I knew it had changed. Frightened at first, couldn't recognize a single thing. What everything I loved gone to dust. Yet beneath the unfamiliar surface, much remained the same. For that, thanks to Vania, their royal, their lives on the line, and our way of. Thank every Alexandrian in our future, and pass on our legacy. I thank my other self, so loved this of ours. I thank you all, kindling this hope in my, this courage to take up arms and fight once more. So let us make our stand together and fight for dear. The kind and gentle serve her people, and so she will serve them no more. Freed from conscience, I shall become a ruler that can protect Alexandria. Family. You have my gratitude. And surely Otis and Zelenia will join us in spirit. Let's head inside and finish this. The upper reaches of this terminal await the device which holds Alex's memories. It falls to us to make the climb and destroy it once and for all. Aye. We must bring matters to an end. Not suffer, Alexandria. The Queen entrusted it to Takar for good reason. Besides, it would be a tragedy indeed to relinquish a relic with so much research. But apparently, Calix thinks he's taken your measure. I urge you to correct that misguided assumption. I wholeheartedly concur, yet still counsel caution. That he would be so bold as to extend us an invitation bespeaks tremendous confidence and preparations. Come, friends, we set forth into the midst of dreaming endless. So, are we going to the digital world? So Sphene is a Zoomancer. Alright. Which, it does have the Arcanist sigils. But she's a DPS though. Zoomans. Alright. I'm ready. Time to go to Minecraft. The children yearn for the mines. But we cannot let them. Cannot let them jockey the chickens. Must not. Looks like we're physically inside the tower.
Ah, you've come. I'll begin by wearing you down.
Be your way, bud. What do you think? Pull more groups? Okay, roll. Yeah, that was rough. I wonder how much of the story ended up changing, if any. Do you think this was always the plan? They make this stuff, you know, they have to make stuff so far out in advance that I can't imagine them making such
I've created
a
new
ahead of time.
Not all the warriors, but they will follow orders. Kill and survive and so forth. Good. I shall prepare to stay back.
Kill and survive and so forth. Oh, their faces are all... Alright. Only freaked me out a little.
The memories of a physician, one who saves lives, should be reluctant to die.
Looks like there's gonna be some kind of knockback. Like, there are arrows. Those are detonating now. Preventing you from predicting attacks. Oh. We've been drugged. I think I'll just arm slice it. But I was expecting the knockback to happen first. just giving us the medicine and so forth.
Oh, you've overburdened the system. No matter. It served its purpose.
Oh, we're outside that city. Just the epic remake of Smile. That song was very awkward at times. There's not really any two ways about that. Prison? Why would you preserve prisoners? Yeah, we're running all kinds of tests today. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay.
These are loyal executioners. They shall deal appropriately.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Okay. Where?
Your sentence is death. How long can you defy it?
I don't know. We're each tagged with one, so I think we each have to fight our own.
Criminals may run, but they cannot escape.
What does this buff mean? Tending to prisoners in cell block beta. Attacks from all other prisoners are nullified. So yeah, you can only attack your own. We each get our own little boss? This is so cool. Oh no, you gotta live. You gotta win your duel. Oh, ow. I did not dodge that one. Death. Oh my gosh. I'm okay, I'm okay. Then dodge those. Then dodge the circle. I wonder if I can cover you from here. Alright. I do think it's interesting and possibly intentional that they've positioned the healer in one of the center rings. because that allows you basically any of this. Ooh, gotta interrupt that. Now looks like we each have our own challenges to overcome. Oh look, you've got some help. Fugitive from justice. Great. Ugh.
Beginning to tire. Good. I bid you continue.
I don't know if you can be the first one out. Like you're the deep, or you're not the deep. You're the healer. That was so cool. Okay. I believe in you. You can do it. You've got the determination. You can do whatever you set your mind to.
Memories from an age rife with death. The desperation will serve well. The enemy is at the gate. To arms, good soldiers. Protect your kingdom.
Whoa! Is that... Look where we are! Ah! Look at the stage! It's sorry, it's not a stage. It looks kind of like a stage. We're in Ruby's bar. From 9? In Alexandria. It's the one that Zidane has been moping at in like my last 2 streams. They've got the theater, which is like under that alleyway, and but the bar is where they have been meeting up. Well, I will be streaming 9 again on Sunday, and so hopefully we'll be able to see it. Oh, bring it on, baby!
I'll send them all as one. Recall the anguish you felt when you faced death, and rise. Rise to defend your nation, your people, and your loved ones.
The immortal remains. All right.
Rise and meet the foe before you.
It sure looks like it. Hey, bud, I thought you said you had us figured out already. Oh, please do something cool.
Amalgam of memories. Let us see how it fares. storm surge.
Big war. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, okay.
Countless lives are lost in the senseless conflict.
Get behind me!
The war swells in scope and intensity.
I see. The larger groups of people get bombed first.
The bombs rain down without pause or mercy.
Yeah, I saw him raise his fist up. I'm like, uh-oh. Oh, watch out for a knockback. Ah! How are you supposed to stay close enough there? I'm back on, yeah, I'm back on the platform.
Life is dimmed with every blinding flash.
You got it. Oh, they're moving.
Death is everywhere, pillaging the promise of the future.
I guess I'll just... Into the river. I saw people running and I'm like, uh-oh. Having to track all the little people running around, a lot tougher. Okay, here we go.
An amalgam of memories. Let us see how it fares. It is the midst of the storm surge.
Non-volatile memory sealed off. I see. So he does summon little guys.
Countless lives are lost in senseless conflict. The war swells in scope and intensity.
Stay away from large crowds. Words to live by, really. He's raising his fist.
The bombs rain down without pause or mercy.
Oh. Well, at least I avoided getting knocked up.
The spark of life is dimmed with every blinding flash. Death is everywhere, pillaging the promise of the future.
memories of people dying. Yep, looks like it. Oh, we got beams. We got beams on the... Yeah. Oh! Thank you. How many stacks can you get? Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna fall off. Oh, I didn't fall off. Okay. Oh, fuck. Gonna try. I am the healer now. You're doing a lot better job getting damage than I am. Gotta get mana back. I've got bone stacks on me. Oh, ooh, hand. Great. Ooh, lightning runners. Come on. Yes! Woo! Oh, suck it, Calyx. Oh. That was a close one, as they say.
Sphene?
The Endless he sent against us. They were from the time of the storm surge, before I was placed into stasis.
As far as we know, the only sector to escape the shutdown was the one containing Calyx's memories. Assuming a chronological system, every other memory stored in that sector would belong to people who lived around the same period in history as he did.
Calyx, how long have you pursued this madness?
We seem to have exhausted his defenses for the moment. I say we take advantage of this lull to press on.
Ooh.
Calyx!
Well done. I commend your perseverance. The entirety of my memories are stored within this device. In the early stages of Endless Creation, we established several core tenets. One is a prohibition on memory duplication. Despite the inherent risks, I agree and abide by this. Memories are the essence of the self and should not be diluted. We each have our goals. You seek to destroy your target. I seek to reclaim the key. Shall we forego the posturing and begin?
Do not doubt that we are here to fight, and I do not mean to lose. Yet, as one born of the same era, I must ask. Why do you pursue your evolution with such fervor? What do you hope to achieve with this eternal existence?
Your question is meaningless. I have ascertained a superior path to mankind's preservation, and that which must be done is that which I can do. What other reason do I require? Surely you have seen it. Traditional survival strategies are at odds with an increasingly complex society, leading to a breakdown of order. This course promises no liberation from pointless conflicts or inane tragedies. Physical traits do not represent the limit of our potential. Why then should we relinquish that potential when our hearts cease to beat? I realized it was past time that we corrected our heading. Nothing more.
Even then, you were always so single-minded. I too have a vision for the future, and your plan is not a part of it. I won't let you harm another Alexandrian.
Then fight we must. Thankfully, the entity I now summon will make short work of you and your comrades.
A summoning.
Would have been sick if she pulled her weapon when she's like, I will try to sing Andrian.
What now? What was that? A chill? No, something else. I feel so cold. So weak.
Across Alexandria, a certain emotion is taking hold. The fear of death. Terror for the eternal darkness that will, without fail, engulf the lives of every living thing. Allow me to introduce it to you.
I got it! I got one! 4,999! That's how many people he said they were up to! I made it just in time. Now to register.
Oh.
Death can't touch me now. I'm free of all that crushing fear. Forever.
Yeah, but you did just...
Congratulations to all who have acquired a Neo-Regulator. We have reached our total of 5,000 registered users. The day of deliverance you were promised will soon be upon us.
Well.
Oh, give it back!
Oh, he's not
I
dead.
don't want to die. I don't want to die.
I was afraid he'd killed that Lalafell for it.
Remember now. Remember your fear of dying. That terror will carry you across the threshold. Make of you an endless. Your prayers will birth a miracle which commands death itself.
What in the... What's going on?
They're generating fearofdeath.exe.
Securing the requisite ether is simple. I need only reroute lightning energy from living memory. Then I encourage the populace to define its form through hope and thought and prayer. Such an abstract method, however, is rife with unpredictable elements. What I wanted was an entity that could defeat you with utmost certainty. To that end, I set strict parameters for a concept of my own design.
He's using summoning he's using creation magic.
It was a laborious task, one that required almost more time than I had. But I managed it in the end.
Yeah. The fact that
And
he
now,
referred to it as a
everything
concept.
is in readiness. I bid you, come forth.
What is that?
A primal summoning, and one defined by a concept, no less. How did he learn such techniques?
How indeed.
Keep these close.
Oh yeah, anti-tempering.
That is a false deity, brought into being through the prayers of the desperate and the hopeful. The talismans will protect your minds from being enthralled.
We haven't had a primal since in a long time.
Do you still mean to stand against me?
Of course.
remains to be seen.
The ageless necropolis, now accessible. During this quest, and when using the duty support system, you have the option to take this trail with a party that NPC can. I mean, that does sound cool, but then we can't do it together. So let me just switch to Astro here. Alright, rock and roll. One of your party members does not meet the requirements for duty. I've got 725. Two tanks, two healers. Looks like we should be able to do it. Okay. Is your gear okay? Hmm. Necron. Oh.
Those who obstruct evolution shall suffer the rotting fate of all flesh. You are bound by the limits of flesh. It will betray you.
Oh God! Watch out for the hands.
There.
I'll get Mirai. Ooh, slams. How do you know which way to move to? Okay, hands. Oh, I hate this. Reviving Mixol? Oh, you got him. Okay.
Death is upon you. Perhaps this. Kill them.
Doesn't recognize the shape. Soul reaping. Probably don't stand in front of him. Oh, he draws in Aether. We need to move. If he's drawing in Aether, we need to move towards him, right? He's got that same diamondy thing going on. Ah.
Fear compounds fear, eroding your strength.
Whoa. Oh, these are timed. This is the carousel like on the island. It's useful to see more of the attacks.
You are bound by the limits of flesh. It will betray you.
Oops, that was the wrong button to push. Watch out for the puddles.
Drag them to their graves.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a glowy side. One of his hands is glowing and the other one isn't. So the glowy hand is the one that's going to explode. You see? I was trying to figure out which side of the middle was the part that was going to explode. You know, where is the safe spot to go to? Watch out for dumb hands. Now I just have to figure out how to read that diamond attack.
Death is upon you. Perhaps this.
Oh! Oh, I thought that he was just charging up his laser.
Kill them.
I see. A full circle, so then move away from it. Ah, I see it, I see it.
What is them?
I remember, you know, he's got that diamond circle-y thing on there, so I just saw the same pattern happening twice. I didn't clock the signal that he holds up in front of him there. Also, not for nothing, but I didn't seem like the only one.
Compounds fear,
Grand Cross.
eroding your strength.
Popping as much of my damage reduction stuff as I can. I see. There was not a lot of space there. They were proximity explosions. Someone throw a Phoenix down?
You will die for me now.
It was all red, but there was a cross in the center, and the red was pulsating out from it.
You are bound by the limits of flesh. It will betray you.
That was the wrong button. Hands, puddles.
To their graves. There.
Glowy hand. And then move. Glowy hand. And move. At that. Mental Mori. Talk to the hand.
Do you not see? Death is upon you. Perhaps this. Kill them.
Looking for the ring. Ring Fit Adventure.
Well, listen. Kill them. Fear compounds fear, eroding your strength.
No. Okay, you see how Grand Cross is splitting out?
I will reduce you to ether. You will die for me now.
Woo! Yeah, we did it. Fight the icy hand of death. Stand there, Mirai.
Accepting death is the greatest sin a life can commit. The endless darkness engulfs you.
Oh God! Oh, we're doomed! Oh no! Fight your way out! Listen, I don't have Art of War.
still alive. But there are ways to change that.
He's beaming at stuff.
There.
Ooh, glowy claws. Yep, I see it.
Those who do not resist death deserve it.
Gonna swap them. Oh God, he's doing patterns.
I am prepared for you.
Crop rotation.
Kill them.
That's a circle. We're gonna start with circle first. And go in. Ooh, I didn't go in far enough. Go out, go out, go out. Go in, go in, go in. Alright, I got Mick.
Right, if you must.
You do have to go in a little further than I had thought. Ooh, get on the buttons.
There.
Pause. Yuki, you must live.
You struggle in vain.
Okay.
Once the terror takes root, it will only
Oh, big
continue
hand.
to grow. Kill them.
He's releasing the circle. I see, all that other stuff is a big old distraction.
Here,
Grand cross.
Eroding your strength.
Wait, some people have Doom on them. They got dragged under? Here comes Grand Cross.
I will reduce you to equal. Those who do not resist death deserve it.
Relentless Reaping. Okay, so we got time. 1 is a donut, 2 is a circle, 3 is a donut, 4 is a circle. Now if he does that crop rotation, we need to keep track of which one ends up at the bottom. 4. 4 is a circle, right? Move in. And out. And in. Alright, we got it. Whew. We did it! Defeated the Death Primal. Man, these close-up shots with the
Is it over?
FOV effect, so good.
Now, the memory bank.
Of course he's got it shielded.
It's shielded.
Was there ever a doubt?
I invited you to destroy it. I did not say I would let you. It is clear your strength cannot be gauged by ordinary means. But I anticipated as much.
What did you do to it?
The ignorance is almost laughable. You do not understand that you yourselves are to blame. You brought death to my creation. What do you suppose happens when a being manifested by the fear of dying experiences that terror firsthand? It grows stronger.
What? That's bullshit.
I feel like that same weakness.
It will rise again and again until the lightning which infuses this entire world has been drained to its last spark. You fight a losing battle.
So we just gotta beat it on Savage now, it's fine. It gets stronger and stronger. Good.
Harnessed in this manner, does it not demonstrate just how powerful mankind's aversion to death truly is? You will not prevail against this foe. I, meanwhile, will continue my crusade against mortality.
Yeah, you say that.
So long as our memories endure, we may live on. That is the promise I offer.
So long as our memories endure. This is wrong, Calyx. You twist the meaning of those words. They are not meant to teach the living that physical death is nothing to fear. They are meant to offer comfort to those we leave behind. I know that litany all too well. I heard it time and time again over the course of the war.
Summon Alexander.
Help me, Shale. I must speak to Alexandria. Make my voice heard.
Oh! Use the power of friendship!
Nahe, don't you recognize me? Nahe!
What's happening? What's wrong with them? What will become of us?
Fellow Alexandrians, please, heed my words.
What now? Another broadcast? I know that voice.
Death the desire to forget, to seek eternal life and be freed from fear. Yet, we live in this world in the here and now, the bearers of memories varied and rich. Our worries can weigh heavy, and there may be nights when the darkness feels like more than we can bear. But if we can endure those dark hours, the world will always brighten come the dawn. And in the chill of that new morning, will the memories of loved ones be there to warm us and carry us forward? So do not forget their passing. Let them be our courage. Fear not a life well lived. For one day, the memories we leave behind will be the warmth another needs when their morning finds them.
What is this reaction?
Your artificial tempering won't help you.
Eliminate her.
No, you don't. Ha!
Memories cannot be duplicated, but they can be transferred.
What? Transferred to where?
Leave the primal to us. Hurry and take care of that memory bank.
Ooh. A chink in your armor, perhaps? Are you in fact a little bitch? Damn, what is with this patch and blood? Feels like there's way more blood in this patch than, like, anywhere else right now. Oh, come on. Lamachi, come on. You gotta be okay.
I gave her my word. I promised I would protect her people.
And we will protect them together.
There we go. And then we save the world, and sub jobs are unlocked, and everyone's happy forever. Oh, get him, girl.
The others.
Da 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 da. Time to rock and fucking roll, bitch! Oh, they're leaving us with a cliffhanger, huh? Did he make it? He make it out? We got you. We got you. Be okay, babe.
Careful. You're badly hurt. You'd be lucky if you only broke a bone or two. It won't be long until your fever rises. We need to see you back to Tuliolo and into the care of a chirurgeon.
I kept my promise.
Thank you, Lamati.
Whew. She has yet to regain consciousness. Oh, I've been in touch with Vaokona, and he has made arrangements to convey her home. By which he means to come and fetch Lamati himself, apparently. Given the extent of her injuries and exertions, likely spend many days abed. Lamont. Just can't help yourself, can you? Like a certain someone. That's it. We couldn't have done it without. And once she had that barrier down, you saw to it that Calix's stored memories were destroyed along with the memory bank. Which means preservation is no more, I pray. I mean, I sure hope it worked. No longer will Calix dictate the course of our people. No longer will our grief be locked away and forgotten. The freedom to feel joy and sadness, to feel all that we are meant to experience, is in the hands of Alexandrians once more. Never thank you enough. When we've rested and ready, we shall have to conduct a thorough investigation into how Calix came to know that summoning ritual. Aye, where there are primals, the Asians ne'er far. And we must consider that those who offered up prayers during the summoning may very well have fallen under the entity. I shall wait here with our patient until Valcono arrives. Feel free to go on ahead and attend to Alexandria's needs in the meantime. Yes, we should get going. I'll contact Shale en route and ask for an update on the situation in the city. Shall we make for the outskirts first, then? We can check on things there before heading into Everkeep. Collective nod. Oh. You know, I think I liked that better than Endsinger. The Necron fight. What do you mean? Really? Interesting, because I'd still count Seed of Sacrifice as the best fight in the game. That's fair. I just feel like I didn't despair as much, but then when we got pulled into little pocket dimensions and it's like, oh, fight your way out, and it's just like, oh. And then figuring out, and then the figuring out the patterns and all that kind of stuff, like, Endsinger was cool and all, but like it had one of those like cutscene endings where you get to a point where you kind of can't fail, but the fight keeps going. And like, while I do love the prayer from the Scions that helps you out, like it's a very cinematic moment. I don't know. It didn't feel like throwing planets at you was the same as like the feeling of despair that the Endsinger was supposed. Very cool fight, one of my favorites for sure, but didn't really evoke the emotion as much. Ka, everyone has been teaching me what it means to be enthralled by a primal. The outskirts seemed untouched by trouble, as far as I can tell, but what if something awful has happened? Breathsveen, Arenville and Shale have brought me up to speed. First off, just as we'd feared, those who adopted the Neo-Regulators appear to have been enthralled. So far, however, they've not shown any hostility towards others. I suspect this was due to the calming effect of your broadcast. Government administrators are presently working with the rest of the citizenry to bring the afflicted into the care of the authorities, and I'm happy to report that this seems to be proceeding in a largely peaceful manner. Which is all well and good, but the city officials are understandably requesting an explanation of events. Raha Kryl, would you be able to handle that? Certainly. We shall return to aid with the treatment efforts forthwith. Meanwhile, might I suggest you look in on the people you fought so bravely to save? So very hard to save. It may ease your mind to see the fruits of your efforts firsthand. Thank you again. How very fortunate we are to have you all as allies. You may now enter the Mezzo Terminal with a party of NPC avatars. And I'll speak to Mahusa. He works the field at Yipia's Halo, not far from here. As one of those who came to see you off before our clash with Calyx, will surely be glad to know you are safe and sound. What an excellent idea. I think I shall do just that, Kyle. Maybe I wouldn't feel the same way about Seed of Sacrifice if I tried it again recently. That's an interesting thought. You know, if maybe it's just better in my memories as being like one of the first things we did. That was like a really big end boss fight thing. Look who it is. Good to see you again, hale and healthy. I am sorry we did not get word out to you sooner. How is everyone? Well, nothing terrible befell us as such. The Neo-Regulator crowd did all start acting strange at the same time, though. Pepoani was one of them. I'm told the authorities are tending to him at a medical facility. You needn't worry. With the proper treatment, we'll soon have everyone back to their normal selves. Sure, I'm glad to hear that. I'd like to not lose any more friends, if it can be helped. I also hear that the Queen Sphene who tried enticing us to become endless turned out to be an imposter. What kind of heartless villain preys on people's insecurities like that? Yet, despite the danger to yourselves, you and yours made sure to put a stop to it, if I understand things correctly. Then we owe you a debt of gratitude. It's up to each of us now to make the most of what you've given us. We're alive because of you. And while we live and breathe, our future is ours to decide. Your broadcast was a message of hope. For me, for everyone. Now, I really should be going. We still have to keep things running without Pepoani and the others, and the outskirts need all the spare hands they can get. I might do to enthralled. Quite a lot, in fact. I could very much use a mage of your ability. Actually, this would be a good opportunity to round up other arcane practitioners and teach everyone how to use the pork seed. The knowledge will come in handy for treating Levin sickness as well. Wonderful! I shall petition Gossin to spread the word. Our outskirts tour is cancelled, 'twould seem. By the way, Takar, Alphino told me that Kona arrived to escort Lamachi back to Tuliolal. Alphino himself will be returning to Alexandria momentarily, so between the two of us, I think we can sort out the treatment arrangements. Given all that, I had a mind to ask you a different favor. Mind looking in on Galulja? According to Shale, he's been running around the kingdom, determined to personally solve every problem. Last she heard, he was pitching in over at the Drift Downs with Erenville. You ask Apu, I believe her name was, should be able to point you in their general direction. And happy I am to hear it. We all prayed fervently for your safe return. Looking for Galulja, are you? He was here, asking if we needed help with anything, or if we had noticed anyone who had been acting strangely. Sounded exhausted, so I told him we were fine for the moment and insisted he take a rest. I can only hope he will heed my advice. I believe he ran off towards the ruins of old Alexandria. He always did seem to like it there. Baby King.
Oh, welcome back.
It's been a trial, hasn't it?
Oh, you know.
We heard from Kona. He said that Lamachi is in no immediate danger and should make a full recovery.
Mm-hmm.
Vow of resolve indeed. Resolved to be as reckless as ever. She might spare a thought for us helpless spectators from time to time.
Listen, man, the world was at stake, you know.
You and Lamachi and all the others fought so bravely for Alexandria. And what did I do? I was useless, even with the king's authority.
No, buddy.
If I were strong, more people might still be alive.
Oh, baby. No, no, no.
But I'm weak. So weak.
Did the best you could. You're a child. You'll be okay. Keep doing your best.
That's right. And you have your whole life ahead of you. We all start somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there's something I'd like you to see.
Oh.
My father and Odyssey's swords. I asked Lamachi to bring them here. I've decided to train under a Landsguard soldier and become a swordsman.
Oh.
That's a big commitment.
I'm still not sure if I want to be the King of Resolve, but I want to be strong enough to protect the people I love. So I'll train as hard as I can, and then I'll come back here when I'm ready to take up these blades.
You know, Square Enix will never let him do
That's
that.
the path I've decided on.
They won't even let Alphino and Alize grow up. What makes you think they'll let you grow up?
Good for you, Gululcha. I look forward to seeing your progress.
Always, always little baby king. You'll never pick up those swords. Oh. I do just want to scoop him up and give him a hug, though. He
When
tries
I'm
so
bigger and
hard.
stronger, you'll spar with me, won't you?
Oh, of course. Anytime you want, bud. Oh. Oh, my heart. He's too precious. Well, I think we've passed a milestone here. Well, what about the back room? If you haven't already, I'd expect Shale and the others would appreciate you stopping by to say hello. Teleport to solution 9. Man, this really is the, like, end of the story roundup thing. Going around talking to everybody. Hmm. Oh. Oh, thank the stars you're safe. I heard the reports of no substitute. Welcome back. We have so much to thank you for. Now that everyone's back, today we pause a moment, savor what we've accomplished. Been through much in the past few days, haven't we? That's an understatement. We've seen the end of a years-long struggle, Vivian and for my. Of Kiwa and Geo, happy for. Oddly enough, fulfilling our purpose has somehow left me even more work to do. The government has tasked me with conducting a more complete search of the container. Ah, the preservation facility. That lab where they studied the key certainly demands further investigation. I can understand how those experiments may have led to the discovery of reflection, yet they fail to explain Calyx's knowledge of primal summoning. I fear that he, dimensional travel, were only one facet of a greater puzzle. There is still someone or something out there. In any case, I think it proves to secure ourselves a spot in our next expedition to the level. Right. I have a meeting with city officials to attend. It would be cruel to leave Raha to answer their barrage of questions alone. I should return to my work. My first job will be data be pulled from containment complex 10-9 and locate. I hope the information we uncover of Alexandria. Whatever we end up finding, however, it's like to put the city back to rights. All these ambitious plans aside, I think you've earned a rest. Our break room is yours to bunk in for as. Say the word and I'll help you settle in. Sure. You can hang out here. Ready for the cotton fluffy pillow? Will likely take some time before the city turns back to normal. You may choose to remain in the back room and watch over the proceedings. Is that their way of telling me this will take several weeks later? Okay, we are doing a time skip.
What an absurdly long report. Even working together, it took us an age to finish.
Well, To be fair, it was a rather absurd series of events. The mystery behind Grandfather's letter took us further than we could have ever imagined.
Truly. It feels like a lifetime ago that it all began.
That's because the patches are further and farther between now.
Right then, one last bit of proofreading.
Graha's like, it feels like a lifetime since that began. It's like,
I mean, Dawn's Trail released over a year ago.
yeah.
Where was
Over
I?
a month in a
Ah,
year, yeah,
yes.
released in July 2024.
Mm-hmm.
The chaos which had gripped the Kingdom of Alexandria was slowly but surely giving way to order once more. The thorough investigation conducted by Oblivion was one of the primary factors contributing to this recovery. Its members uncovered multiple preservation research facilities, allowing for a comprehensive study of regulator design and function. Thus have we come to understand that memories pertaining to the deceased were not erased from the minds of the living, but in truth, merely locked away. Permanent gaps in one's memory were to be avoided, as inconsistencies would arise during endless conversion and cause instability. When the time came, restoring these buried memories would be a simple matter of transmitting a signal from the Meso Terminal. Acting on this discovery, the Alexandrian government announced plans for a memory restoration initiative, open to willing participants.
Interesting.
This reignited the discussion surrounding mortality, as people continued to debate how best to face the inevitability of death. No matter the answer at which they arrive, it is certain to herald a major shift in the nation's philosophy. Yes, that matches my understanding of events. Excellent work, Raha.
I'm glad it serves. Shall we make our way over then?
Yeah, you guys gotta get to the Ozdust.
Ahead of the memory restoration, officials requested the assistance of those familiar with the processes involved.
Graha's voice.
So it was that our party and Sveen, who had eagerly volunteered, accepted the task of escorting the city's representative to living memory.
Before you go, we just wanted to say that we haven't made this decision lightly. No matter how frightening or painful they may be, we need to face our memories. Not only to honor those who are gone, but to make whole those who are still here. So no second thoughts. We'll be waiting.
If anything tries to harm you, you knock it flat. Come back safely, our Sphene from another time.
Yes! Be safe! I'll see you soon!
So sweet of you, but you needn't worry. I'm in very good company. Thank you all for your well wishes.
Despite the disruption caused by the dome's arrival, the people in the surrounding region have since reclaimed their normal lives.
Hello. Still married? Yeah? Okay, great. There she is. There's the one. The wick wick. What's his name? Is like Magnus
The Tural,
back in
which
Shadow
all
Reign,
Jar Jar
but that's a
united,
different.
is nothing if not resilient. The winds of change are fickle. A sudden gust, often the bearer of challenging trials.
I have a car, guys. I can just summon it whenever. Buffing it all the way back. We could get like Ranique or Chocobo or something. Nope, we're just gonna walk.
But so too do they spur us onward, keeping our feet ever moving along life's path.
I guess it's not that long. Okay.
You'll soon be on your way to Yoctel then.
Yes, we've just come from making arrangements with the dirigible master. Preparations for the flight are still underway, so I'm doing a little sightseeing. My gratitude to the Landsguard for providing us with the permits we need to visit the Skydeep Cenotaph.
Of course. We'd hardly refuse a direct request from the vow of reason. Our vigilant comrades at the gate will see you safely through.
What are we doing there?
Wooklamart isn't here, of course. She is still convalescing, I take it.
Indeed. She's presently confined to bed and permitted no visitors. Weakened as she is, we cannot be too careful.
She's gonna come out.
I can scarcely sleep at night for the worry.
Oh my. Please, forgive me. I hadn't realized her condition was so serious. I pray she makes a full recovery soon.
Greetings! What a rare pleasure this is!
Pablo.
Is something wrong? Your friend looks like she had some bad news.
She wanted to visit the Vow of Resolve. And there's little reason she couldn't have.
Is there something you wish to say?
I see, I see. I'm glad there's nothing terrible afoot. And yet, where there's a need... Sorry, I just remembered a pressing errand. Let's talk again soon.
Huh.
The Alexandrians, I understand, have teaching similar to that of the Yokui. Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we are never truly gone. My father's last words. I've long considered their meaning. The living can find strength in the memories of those we've lost. They can help us rise to meet our trials in the present. That was certainly true of myself. So I have faith that the people of Alexandria too will be stronger for their grief.
It may be as you say. If we did not remember our lost siblings, we would not be where we are now. Or be who we've become. We all have memories like that, I bet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot the gate place was in the Sky Deep Center.
We made it. The journey was so smooth as to be almost disappointing.
I can only agree. Especially after our first visit felt so fraught with danger.
It's the curse of experience, my friends. Before we know it, the extraordinary becomes every day. Life is an accumulation of such things, both the happy times and the sad.
Right. Let's go over Shale's instructions on performing the memory restoration. The first step is to reactivate all the terminals at the same time. This will supply the ether necessary to operate the equipment, without creating any new Endless, of course. Once things are up and running, we use the Meso terminal to transmit the signal and unlock the sealed memories. There are 5 terminals in total. Might you lend us a hand with one, Sphene?
Yes, I can do that.
Not to butt in, but would you mind letting me take it?
Lamichi!
Should you be up and about?
I'm fine. My worrywart of a brother exaggerates. Mablu came by to fill me in on your plans. After that, I couldn't stand being cooped up a moment longer, so she helped me sneak out of the palace.
I knew it.
I'm so glad to see you're well.
Sorry Kona made you think I was at death's door. I was keeping up with reports and know what's been happening in Alexandria. I made the decision to erase the Endless, and bore witness to their final moments. And though it's only a tiny fragment, their hopes live on in me. I feel responsible for making sure that they're remembered, that their legacy is passed on. So please, let me help with sending the signal.
I mean, sure.
You've made a convincing case, but do take it slowly. The way is not without its perils.
I'll be careful. Thanks.
Very well then. I leave these tasks in your capable hands.
All right, everyone. Begin.
You... No.
Was the sight we saw no more than a trick of the light? Or was it a gift? The Terminal's parting miracle? But those days are gone. We chose to move forward. We hold fast to our memories of sorrow and of grief. That we might live full in the present ere the time of departure comes.
Let's go home. To our beloved Alexandria.
You protected me. I remember now. In soft golden light, the memories of the lost returned. There to be clutched tight by loved ones, never again to be surrendered.
I am humbled by all you have done in service to our nation. On behalf of its people, I offer our most heartfelt gratitude.
We were only too happy to help. There are still problems left to solve, of course, but you've taken an important step forward.
We have. It's as if we were frozen in time, but now the ice has begun to thaw. Alexandria will thrive again. Mark my words.
What will you do now, Sven?
Ah, yes. Well, that will depend on Gossen. With your permission, I wish to continue living in Alexandria. Those dear to me laid down their lives for this nation in bygone days, and I fought alongside new comrades to defend it. I would continue serving it if you'd let me.
Congratulations. I'm still working through these cutscenes. Ah, but my heart. Does that mean this place is not gray and sad forever?
I told you they would come back to fix it.
There's no... Still sad. I don't know. I need to finish these cutscenes, and I'll figure out how I feel about living memory.
So please, accept me as one of your citizens.
That will not do.
I see. I suppose my presence would cause too much confusion.
Now hold on a moment. You have to reconsider. I'll vouch for her myself.
Oh dear, do forgive me. I've caused a misunderstanding. What I meant to say is, it will not do for you to be an ordinary citizen. The people have been most insistent that you take your rightful place as queen.
As queen?
When despair held us in its thrall, it was your voice, your words, which led us to salvation. We would not ask that you perform the same duties as our previous ruler. The structure of both government and nation is to be re-examined and revised such that the burden doesn't fall upon you alone. If that is acceptable, we implore you, please live among us and lend us your gentle guidance. The Alexandrian monarchs of old cared for us and fought for us, and you stand proud among them.
But I... Oh, what of Galuja? You have him, don't you?
Alexandria has 2 thrones to fill now. What one ruler might struggle with, the 2 of you can accomplish together. Galuja's still young though, so don't expect too much of him just yet.
Listen, I don't encourage you to become a monarch, but you know, you already know who you are.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
You want to keep caring for your people? I guess.
For centuries, my other self bore this tiara, and with it the hopes and dreams of Alexandrians. I will not let them go unanswered. I will heed the wishes of the people. With peace and prosperity for Alexandria as my foremost purpose, I accept the role of Queen of Reason.
This is a much better spot for Sing to come in.
It's not an easy road, but we'll walk it side by side.
Than the last place
That
we
way,
played.
neither of us gets lost.
Thank you. Thank you all so much.
Well, I the end. My role as guide. I was intending the company would come out back to Mal, but what are don't you have other matters yet to attend to in Alexandria? No, you need to stop by the palace first. Hona's been wanting to thank you properly, but with everything going on, he hasn't had the chance. Please come back with us, or I'll never hear the end of it. Yeah, sure. I mean, if I'm being real, I want to spend more time. Still empty though. Sky's clear, it's part of the world again, but it's... Hmm? Oh. Yeah. There are some things that I that I wasn't able to appreciate. But playing 9, it's like, oh, suddenly a lot of this. That place is kind of like tree. Ah, okay. Wait, I can just still. I wonder where Thancred and Urianger got off to. Anyway. Good to be home. Thanks for coming along. I just got here too. The Landsguard said my training would begin right away, so I'll be staying in Tuliolal for a while. We believe in you, Galulja. And whenever you need advice, your aunt is always happy to give it. Auntie Wuklamat. Aww. Oh dear. Our vow of reason is out of sorts. Can you blame Tamachi? We're supposed to be convalescing in... Oh. Would study the way they glue. Not allowed? On one condition. You'll only practice swordplay in the presence of Ignora. Yes, Kona, I promise. It won't be long before you're good enough to train without a minder. Take too much after your sire and grandsire for that. Well, we'll see. Wait, so if you're back here, does that mean everyone has already got their memories back? Not one. Exposition. So that was it. My days of meddling in Alexandrian affairs are over. It all turned out for the best. Former queen really did love her people, and it's wonderful that love lives on in Sveen. It truly is. With that love as the foundation of her rule, the new queen will be a font of hope for Alexandria. There's no better way for a life and a legacy to forever endure. You'll be heading back there, won't you? To Alexandria? I won't pretend that I fully understand the workings of the key or the reflection. No, I couldn't have stopped Calyx without you. Nor fulfilled my promise to the Endless Sphere. Thank you, Takar, from the bottom of my heart. Be sure to come and visit us in Tuliolal again. You'll always be welcome here. Of course. It's time I moved on myself. Once I've made the necessary preparations and arrangements, I will embark on an extended journey. Well, I expect my day will be filled with administrative duty, much as they already are. I am hoping to compile a comprehensive history of Tuliolal, however. The tale of our beautiful and resilient nation will be preserved for the future, with each successive generation adding their own chapter. I think I've learned to be happy with who I am, Takar. Even when I make mistakes and try to look silly. And it's all because of the amazing things I've seen with you. You remind me there's always tomorrow. Becoming the King of Resolve is not something I need to think about until I'm older. But my father's authority did pass to me, so until that day comes, I'll train, study, and do the best I can. You've already come far, Galulja, and you'll keep on doing us proud, I'm sure of it. I guess you have to go now, so be safe and enjoy your travels. We'll miss you. Send our best to Sveen and the others. Oh. 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 So late. Cutscenes. Still gonna get through. It. Almost there. Car, you're here. Just discussing what is to be done after the coronation ceremony. Our heretofore isolated kingdom must join with its peers on the world stage. The fact that Alexandria is, or was, a nation of the Ninth, the cause of some consternation. It may smooth introductions with scions to provide an explanation of its arrival in the Rest assured, Atheris' leaders are well accustomed to hearing Alphino report on fantastical events. Once again, I am in your debt. I dread to imagine what might have come to us had you never come to our aid. I had other news. Those who participated in the memory restoration have expressed the desire to hold a military service. Rather than suppress their grief, they would embrace it, creating in their hearts a place of gentle remembrance. Yet to hammer out the details, but I might host the service on the highest level of Everkeep. My time. We have believed that the departed can continue their journey from the clouds. I'm glad to agree. Some have yet to receive their requested memories. However, so we should initial wave of restoration complete before death. Yes, tremendously brave thing. Perhaps our ever capture a memory as perfectly data in file. For precious recollections guide and sustain us. Fill the promise of is ahead of you. Vivian's. Oh, and what? I hope you've left some time in your schedule. What are you gonna kill? No, it's fine. Has to get back to no, I remember. Anyway, my first tour of the city. I awoke. Strange and but I've only grown more at home here ever since. That I now feel of this new Alexandria. Patient guidance. So, here I will remain. Ever have need of anything at all, pray do not hesitate. Some few of us will stay a while as it has. Made several interesting breakthroughs, and I have no shortage of mysteries to delve. Then be welcome as guests, like are and always will be. Aww. Aww. It right? Oh. Oh. Looks like
This is absurd. I have neither heart nor lungs. I was overconfident. Prudent course would have been to wait until I'd calculated an insurmountable advantage. A rash decision. One perhaps influenced by the others and their developments. But no matter. Learn from this setback, and next time... Next time? How much time and effort did I pour into this master plan? I had it. I had it. At long last, I was to open a new path. Those imbeciles and their damnable heroics. Detected the stench of failure already, have you? Such a keen sense of smell. Yes, I will give my report, as is protocol. Be sure our winter peers are apprised of the details.
Oh. No. If none. Ow, wow, wow. What a finale. This. Okay. Oh. I guess that's it. I'm not likely. A lot of for in the a little early. Just a little. It just felt kind of put a bow on it, you know. So when the next patch comes out, maybe I'll stream. But until then, a lot of other things that I don't own. Time playing. Oh. Not that I won't play it, just probably waste of time. Anyway, hope you and was I cutting out? I'm trying to keep my voice down because people have gone to bed. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. I don't know if I'll stream 14 again anytime soon, but we'll see. Certainly when the next patch comes out. In the meantime, I will be streaming FF9 on Sunday. And yeah, I'll see you then. Okay, bye.